think of it as falling into the posture where I meet God. I
Absolutely.
know God, I know intellectually God never leaves me, and this divine participation is happening all the time. There's a oneness that I exist in. When I'm aware, I know all that. Uh, and I embrace it. However, I have been practicing most of my adult life how to not be conscious to that. Does that make sense, Jim?
Yeah.
I've been practicing every day how to disconnect from that reality. And I'm very good at it. I would say I'm a professional, and I could actually teach classes on how to disconnect with God's vibrant presence and that vibrant inner life that you're talking about, Jim. Uh, I could teach classes. So
Well,
I'm
that's
thinking about Hafiz right now. Why not choose a better way? Why not? To fall into a posture where I meet God.
yes, that's excellent.
Yeah. And so even the breaths are not that critical. Like my oneness translates all this. I'm not kidding, Jim. It's so easy for me to translate. Everything is like this task, and I got to do it right. So I'm trying to breathe right. Is that long enough? Was my out breath longer than my in breath? And my God, what is this? Is the problem with my mind? It is not my friend. Uh, but I'll tell you something, gentlemen. I do know what it's like to fall into the presence of God. I know that. And it's literally a breath away. I've been experiencing it all of my life since the first time I experienced it. Jim, you mentioned you were, I think, 12 years old, walking out of mass, or 10 in
Yeah.
in the second chapter,
Yeah.
and how
True.
you said, God, I want to have that all the time. Well, I was so naive, I didn't know I couldn't have it all the time. And to my great shock, as I got older and was going into the ministry and hanging out with all these supposedly, you know, deeply spiritual people, I thought they had Jesus back in the back room or something over there. And they only have special access. And one day I might get to go back in there. But to my great surprise, as I got older, was when people invited me not to do that. And I began to practice not being present. It's so astonishing to me. I had to figure out how not to be present so that I could live life like the rest of everybody else. And I know what it's like to fall into the presence of God, and that's what this course is about for me. Is re It's like going on a second honeymoon with God. I can't tell you, brothers, how deeply I need this. And I'm so grateful for this opportunity. And I want to find my way through this practice to be conscious of this love affair with God all day long.